Hello and welcome back to GregTech New Horizons, episode 4 of the Tips and Tricks series. And we're going to be going over how to get easy lava, upgrade your iron tools. We need a sleeping bag. I don't like having the two beds and then having my spawn point reset. So I'm going to show you how to make the tanned leather and everything, and a sleeping bag. So let's use it right now. And it'll turn it to night, but my spawn point will still be my original bed. Beautiful. Let's see how we make that. All right, let's push for me, it's the R key to show recipes, and we need this, but the tanned leather, we know how to make the carpet. The tanned leather is a little bit interesting. So we need a drying rack. We can make those now that we have wooden screws. We have the screwdriver, and we can cut planks in half. And I made a lot of drying racks, a ton. But the tanned leather is interesting. How do we make that? Let's do the recipe. It's just regular leather, some string, and woven cotton, which we can make as well. Perfect. Let's put this on the wall, and we're going to actually make one. And we'll just come right over here. And we can just go like this. Recipe. Push recipe there. Shift left click, and it pushes everything in there. It should have. Oh, I don't have the 4. I grabbed this. I need 4 of those. And recipe. Recipe. Shift left click. Perfect. And then we hang this up, and I think it takes 10 minutes for it to dry. Let's see. Yeah, a while. Maybe not 10 minutes, but a while. And that shows the importance of getting lots of cows, lots of pigs, sheep, all these things. What are you doing over there? I don't like that. And I'm going to feed my pigs right now. You could use a butcher's knife to get more loot from them, but I like leveling up my sword, and I don't mind if they explode. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes they explode, though. But if you need a lot of leather, you could try for a butcher's knife as well. But I'll get these, and I'll be right back. And then I'm going to cook up this pork for another recipe. Oh, I'll take this too. Why not? I mean, for a quest and for recipes. Okay, so we were a little bit out of order there, but we'll mark those off. Let's take a look at easy lava. Once you find a lava pit underground, you can find them fairly easily. They're everywhere down there. And if you look like that, it'll start to show them. So what you want to do is, instead of using one bucket at a time and burning yourself, I'm going to show you the easier way. This smeltery, this tank will hold 4 at a time. So I'm going to go like this. You can break this and you can put it right back. No problems. Perfect. And it's still, it still has all the stuff in there. And then we'll break this. And I made 2 more of them. Just like this. So now we have the buckets. And what are these gloves? Well, these gloves are really important, especially when you're carrying lava. They'll come with different names: cake glove, lava glove, all this thing. But if you search for gloves, you need 2 of them. You need a left hand and a right hand. So there's the recipe, easy to make. Definitely want to make these sooner than later. And you want to pop these right here. Just like that. And when I'm done with them, I like setting them on the wall over here. That way I don't lose them if I die somewhere. So let's go down and find some lava. Mining backpacks are going to be in the next episode as well. These are really important if you want to skip ahead and try to make these. Really important for mining. So I'm just going to hop down here. And I have to have an empty hand. And I jump down onto and I hold shift and look down. And I just won't bounce on this stuff. There should be lava down here. There it is, right this way. And I know that I can get to it over here. So I'll be right there. So what I want to do is I want to just go like this. Maybe like that. And then I'm going to grab my bucket and start filling these up. Oh, and I need a steel bucket. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. There we go. And steel bucket. Just like that. And I should be able to fill all these up with tons of lava. Let's do it real quick. And that's the 12 buckets is going to last me for quite a bit, because we're going to make iron tools here in a second. And let's see if I can grab that one right there. That looks like there might be one right there. Yep. Beautiful. So now we've got all those. Don't fill up this bucket, because if you don't have it in your hands, then you're going to get burned. So, like, if we pick that up, it'll start to burn us unless it's in our hand. Like right now, it's not in our hand. Now it is. Oh, and that should be full. Let's set this one down. Oop, it's not full. I was like, wait a second, it should be stacking. So you can make as many of these as you want. And then we're going to break that one. And now if I hold it with with those gloves on, everything's fine. And then I can go right back up and put it to work. So we're going to put it right here. And then I'm going to put it, just these, I'm just going to stack off to the side. I don't know if that'll count. No, it doesn't count towards it. So if I put it straight up like this, it would count towards the, let's prove that now. Let's see. Maybe it just registers the 4 on there. I'm not sure. But this is, you know, I have all these buckets. Maybe it just doesn't do it that way. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But I have a lot of extra things here, so I can make this way taller and bigger and all kinds of stuff yet. Nice. Let's go over the next thing. Cropsticks I've been wanting to mention, but this is how you make it. They're pretty easy. Let's do the recipe. You just have, we made the file last time, and now we also made the saw blade with the 2 pieces of, with the hammer, the file, and then the 2 flattened pieces of iron, you know, made the saw blade. Well, you just got to make a ton of these. It takes quite a bit, but you're going to build up your supply of them, and then you're going to use them out there. You're going to be using them for ore berries in the future. Ore berries also, a little peek ahead into the future. Ore berries have to be grown in the dark. Like these ore berries, see how it's growing in its dark? But if I light this up, let's see if it... Now they can't grow. Now they can grow. And how I did it was... I can just run along here because they hurt you as well. So I like it where I can just run along in that pit versus like that. But you're going to be doing all kinds of things with berries. EXP berries, all kinds of important things. Also, you can get milk just from getting the cows. Don't forget about that, where you just walk up to the cow and milk them. And then creosote oil. Let's take a look at that. So we did the Cropsticks. Those are easy to make. Creosote oil and milk. Here we go. If I have a full stack of something and I want to cook it off and I don't want to use up the charcoal and I want to use some of my creosote oil, if you just pop this in here, that'll do half a stack. And then I can just go like this and I'll grab it out of this one. And how much do we have left? Yeah, it's almost filling up. This is almost filling up to the point where, you know, this is automated. I've automated it. I think I'm going to break it and just get rid of the creosote just for now. I don't have a use for it yet. Eventually I will. I just can't store it yet. Looks like that one's gone. And there we go. And then you just pop this one back in here. And when that gets down to half, it'll use the second part of it. So you can use creosote oil as long as you have the buckets for it. I think it might even work with this. Let's find out. Let's dump some water. Can we just dump this in here? No, but I can drink it. Let's see if I can get creosote oil with... We'll go like that. No, I can't. It has to be an iron bucket. Oh, well. And I even went a little overboard. I've got a bunch of them here. A lot overboard. Oh, well. But it's easy to go like this when you have so many. Then I don't have to sit there and go back and forth. And then I can fill them up as well. I can just go like that. It makes it a little easier, a little, you know, less painful. Otherwise, it's kind of painful doing these things. Nice. And then I just go like this. Put these in here, and then if I want to take some more out of this thing, I can take 2 out of there, 2 out of there, and 2 out of here. And it works. I mean, it's not a bad deal. Just a lot of iron, but you can get so much iron now, it's amazing. Okay. But for one-offs, you're better off using this and just using the charcoal. It's just easier. You don't have to manage it as much. You can just automate the whole thing. Pretty nice. So now we're up to the iron tools. Let's figure out how to make those so that you don't have to use those flint ones anymore that don't have very much durability at all. So let's see what we have here. I think I even set it up in here. Yep. Here's the old flint tool that you've been using, most likely. Just grab a regular flint knife, just the flint with a stick, and you get this. And what we're going to do is we can make a cast, a clay cast. And then if you search for them, you can make all the different ones up here, all the different parts you're going to need. Now, it's a little bit limited. There aren't going to be like the matic parts. Well, they might be, but there's not, you know, it's just limited to the basic ones for these clay casts. And then we're going to do recipe. And it looks like if you go like that and like that, if you put it right below it, it'll give you one of those. So let's test that out. Perfect. And then we slap this right here. Nice. And then we need a single ingot of iron. And now we have plenty of lava in there. And that's why when you're going to fill these up, make sure the tanks are completely empty. If you have a fraction of some lava in there, you won't be able to fill it up, and then it's going to burn your hands. So I make sure that when I go, I have completely empty ones. And then we can shift click this in, and I'll melt this down, and I'll be right back. While that's melting down, I'm going to make half a stack of mayo. If you just crush these, let's see. Sure enough. Oh, not a half a stack. That many, I guess. Mayo is going to be used for so many different sandwiches and everything. So what is that? That's a lot of different usages. A lot. Oh boy. Potato, mayo, and a knife gets you this. Well, I've got a potato. Let's make one real fast, just for fun. And we'll put, I don't know, we'll stick that there for a second. Okay, so this, where was it? Right there? Get that out of there. And now I can eat that. What is this? Potato salad? Is it used in anything else? Nope. But then that's it then. Beautiful. Oh, and I got a heart out of that. Very cool. So now we're up to 17 hearts total. All right. It melted down. Now to pour it out, I want it on the bottom. So if you left click it, it puts it on the bottom versus up there. And then we should be able to just come over there. A nice sunset. Very cool. And I think we're going to be able to work it. Let's see. 144. Yep, perfect. So it's one full ingot. And then we're going to come back over here and we're going to upgrade. Just like that. And now, easy iron tools very soon into the game. You could have them right away, and now all of a sudden you can do the iron. You can actually, instead of, you can actually mine up the iron things that are, you know, instead of just stone. And this is just going to make life a lot easier. So I hope that helps. We were able to do all the iron tools. You can just make it, you know, all the different things. I usually go with these three, and these three get me by. This one does the axe. It allows me to hoe the ground. I can even shovel like gravel, I think, with it. But then this one I used for maybe for gravel. This one does dirt. But if I find a lot of gravel, I like having that on me because I just don't like waiting on gravel. But that one might, you know, not make the cut. I don't know yet. So I hope that helps. Have a good one and enjoy the next episode. If you guys subscribe, you'll see we're going to be doing bronze tools, the mining backpacks that are really important. I just stick them right over there every time I go mining. I grab them from there. So I hope this helps. Have a good one and enjoy. This is a great mod pack. It really is. It's amazing. And we're not even 1% into it. We're like a 0.5%, if that.